Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we're going to be talking about HEX. Now, I know this is the most controversial coin and word in crypto. But first, make sure you subscribe to your favorite channel on YouTube. Shout out to all the subscribers. Okay, listen. Recently, my last video, I launched my $500 to $5,000 challenge, and I'm going to continue that challenge. But I have to admit, I'm thinking about launching a second $500 to $5,000 challenge, and it's going to be featuring HEX. Also known as up and to the right crypto. The performance speaks for itself. I don't even really know what to say. The only thing I can say is it's almost like we're in a time machine, and we had a chance to go back to 2017 or something and buy Bitcoin. That's what it seems like we're in the middle of right now when it comes to HEX. 15,000% return in the last year. Doesn't seem like it's stopping anytime soon. Let me jump over to a tweet where I had to admit this on Twitter. This is during the 20% crash earlier this week when I noticed this image. I'm going to zoom in for you. This is all of the coins that were on Coinbase. This is how things looked when I logged on. Let me move my big head over here. When I logged on, this is what I was greeted with on Coinbase. A sea of red. A sea of just bloodshed. Everything crashed. Everything. But I can't say everything, can I? No, I can't. Why? Because there's just one coin that actually made money. You got to go full screen. You got to go full screen on the vertical on YouTube to see it. That's right. HEX. While everything else was losing multiples, double-digit percentages, HEX was down here making another 6% at 42. Now, I had to make this video today because it wasn't just a one-day thing. I started my $500 to $5,000 challenge, and I purchased Solana in the FTX wallet, in the FTX exchange, and I'm going to continue to focus on growing $500 to $5,000 using the coins that I can buy in that exchange. However, I have to admit, with the amazing performance that we're seeing right now with HEX, I have to start another challenge anchored with HEX, or else I would be ignoring this opportunity that is obviously amazing. Now, this coin gets the most negative comments. I didn't have time to edit the video from a panel on BitBoy Crypto where there was some person up there on BitBoy's panel who was just openly talking trash about HEX, claiming that this is a scam, when all HEX is doing is just blowing away all the competition. There's been no evidence presented or any legitimate anything other than just envious when it comes to the performance of HEX. Now it has reached this amazing performance, and it's not available, as you can see right here. This asset is not available. Let's highlight this. This asset is not supported by Coinbase. See that? So you actually got to go through some effort if you're interested in investing in this amazing coin, like I did. For example, let me jump over to my wallet. I've shown this in the past. I actually made some money on HEX by investing in a liquidity pool. I was a liquidity provider. I've been called a lot of things. I prefer to be called a liquidity provider. Thank you. And actually, when I set this pool up, I didn't even change the options, or I will still be making money right now, because I did not even, I just left everything default when I set this pool up. Man, I still be making money now. And the pool stopped making money because I set the price ranges out of range. And now, okay, let me show you what happened. And that's my NFT for my pool that's no longer making money. So it's just a memory. I got to create another pool now, and I'm gonna have to pay big high gas fees. But anyway, this thing was making good money. Look at it. It made $35 off of a investment of $182. Actually, less than that. I think I only put in $150, and it made $35 in fees. The problem I made is right here in the price range area. Let me draw that out here. See, I gave a price range from $3.87 HEX per US dollar up to a max of $15. So that's kind of like the pool was set assuming that the price for HEX would actually kind of go down, or would stay in a lower range. But I didn't consider the fact that actually HEX would blast out of this range, and now you can't get 3.87 HEX per US dollar. You definitely can't get 15. Right now, you can only get 2.58. And before long, you'll only be able to get 1. And then before then, you're going to need more than $1 to get 1 HEX. That's the direction that things are headed right now. So the only thing that could stop you from taking advantage of this opportunity, I don't know, is ego, denial. Maybe you're stuck in denial. But I'm just going to share this with you. I'll just have my NFT. That's all I'll have. It moves if I press it or something, or maybe it doesn't move anymore because it's not making money anymore. See, that makes me sad. I got to get another liquidity pool. This thing was actually working. It's out of range now. It says the price of this pool is outside of your selected range. Your position is not currently earning fees. You notice how that last sentence was very sad sounding. You notice that? And so now, how do I get going with HEX? Well, you got to go over here. What I recommend you do is follow Richard Hart. Tell him I sent you. And I would recommend going. This is the founder. The best way to describe Richard Hart is turnt. Richard Hart, he, you know what I'm saying? So that way you can get the official links from his profile. There's going to be a lot of fake stuff out here. So just go right to his profile and you can get the real links. So go to hex.com and you can learn about how to buy the coin. I was able to use my Coinbase wallet to get into a pool through Uniswap, which you can do. Let me show you how to do that real quick. So on your Coinbase wallet, I'm on Uniswap. Click on pool, and I could create a new pool. I want to add liquidity, and it's going to go off the coins that I have. So I can select the coins that I have. This is where you got to already have HEX, because you got to have both sides of what you're offering liquidity for. I got to do a separate SOP for this. So if you have some USDC, I got a little bit of USDC, and I got a little bit of HEX, right? So I can select that, and then I can say I want to add liquidity, but I know I'm going to be abused by the Ethereum fees. I'm going to show you here in a second. Is it delayed? Sometimes it's a little bit delayed. HEX. Okay, I selected it before. All right. I have to do a follow-up separate tutorial. So one way to get into it is through Uniswap pool. You can also just straight do a regular swap, and then you'll get abused by gas fees. So if I wanted to swap some of my USDC for HEX, then let's see what type of abuse I will have to endure. So say I wanted to get $100 worth of HEX. I don't even know if I got enough ETH in this wallet. So if I swapped $100 in USDC, I would get only 200 HEX, which is very concerning. Very concerning. You're not going to be getting as much HEX as you used to for your dollar. So if I try to do a swap right now, let's see, it's saying confirm swap. I will receive at least 200 HEX. They're saying, yeah, you can get 200 HEX, but it's going to cost you $83. That's craziness. This is the only thing that stops me from investing in HEX, is I got to get around these miner fees. I'm spending $100. I would like to get $100 worth of HEX, but I got to pay the crew at Ethereum $83. That is just crazy, man. It's just crazy. And this is the challenge. So if we can get around this, it's going to be really bananas for HEX. So post in the comments your strategies for buying HEX other than Uniswap. On the website, there are, let me take this off. On the website, there's information on how to buy HEX. Click buy HEX. So you can get more information on what to do. Get it through MetaMask, buy ETH, and then trade ETH for HEX. So there's a website, ethhex.com. And there's information on how you can stake it and learn and earn passive income. So this is all very exciting. I have to tell you, I'm very excited about HEX. It makes me feel good about missing out on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I feel very much like this is a huge opportunity, and it's not something that people have to understand. Just like Bitcoin was. Bitcoin was a thing that people just didn't want to understand it, so they just said, it's a scam. Well, now here we are with about a $45,000-$50,000 Bitcoin. It started off less than $1, just like HEX. So who knows how far this coin can go. All right, at this point in time, I want to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you check out all my other videos, daily crypto reports. Also going to be some SOPs. Also going to be some how-tos. And I'm sure you'll find a video you like. If you watch every single video and you don't like none, just share every video you watched with somebody who will. Until tomorrow. 1.